Toyota has been known to deliver vehicles for each market. Be it extravagance, rough terrain, or simply a normal car or SUV. Anything that's specialty you can imagine, you'll track down a Toyota there. One of their most renowned vehicles is the Land Cruiser series, which is all rough terrain with a hint of extravagance. What's more, most as of late, they revealed the new models. Furthermore, Toyota has chosen to uncover some kind of small Land Cruiser, which they're calling the Land Container. This is a really encouraging vehicle with rough terrain capacities and extraordinary style. In any case, there's something else to it besides what might be expected. Hi everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll take a gander at the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser to figure out what's really going on with this vehicle. However, before we proceed, ensure you leave a like and buy into our feed for additional astonishing reports on your favorite vehicles. This has been an incredible year for Toyota. They've been delivering vehicles that have demonstrated to pretty astonish. Recently, they presented the new 250 series Land Cruiser, which is a really wonderful vehicle. This vehicle likewise denoted the profoundly expected return of the nameplate to the US market. A similar model is additionally sold in different business sectors like Europe and Australia. However, it goes by the name Land Cruiser PR. Not long after the Japanese automakers showed the new 250 series Land Cruiser, they prodded the shadowy outline of a conservative rough terrain driver, as they reported plans to grow the unbelievable nameplate. This certainly got individuals talking, as hypotheses began to circumvent about the possible presentation of another Land Cruiser variation. In any case, this one was supposed to be situated just underneath the popular 250 series. Yet, how should the automaker perhaps do this? It's been accounted for that there will be a child Land Cruiser, potentially by the name Land Cruiser. This will act as the least expensive passage point in Toyota's developing setup of rough terrain prepared SUVs, allowing everybody an opportunity to ride a rough terrain Toyota. The Land Container, assuming that it at any point appears, is a spick and span vehicle that will undoubtedly provide you with every one of the capacities of the Land Cruiser in a little size SUV. Furthermore, as per reports, the Land Container name has previously been enrolled as a brand name with the Japanese Patent Office. This occurred on August 8th, at the point when inspected. The brand name falls under the Class 12 definition. This comprises of such classifications as engines and motors for land vehicles, couplings, and transmission parts for land vehicles. It likewise elaborates different parts that might make up said land vehicles. Nonetheless, before we can figure out what the Land Cruiser will truly offer, it's vital to take note of that the name Land Cruiser could be intended for specific business sectors like Japan. Nonetheless, it could accompany something else altogether, yet similar search for different business sectors. For instance, they could choose to resuscitate the once renowned and notable PR Cruiser nameplate for the North American market. Then again, they could decide to take on an altogether new name. For example, Minimized Cruiser, which would line up with the idea accepted to review the creation model. However, regardless of the name, we're certain it will be connected with the vehicle. All things considered, Toyota never falls flat with regards to naming. All that about this vehicle is truly a shock, leaving everybody with significantly a greater number of inquiries than responds to. Perhaps of the most fascinating thing about the new Land Cruiser is the supposed evaluating. It's been said that this minimal 4x4 junkie will come in with a sticker price of under $27,000, as indicated by the Japanese magazine. The beginning cost of this vehicle is said to fall inside the scope of 3 million to 3.8 million yen. Also, with the ongoing trade rates, this is identical to about $20,100 to $25,500 in the homegrown market. The 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser was reviewed by ideas like the smaller cruiser, Toyota's new EV vehicle, notwithstanding, when we contemplate its plan, we could anticipate that it should embrace the not so much energetic, but rather more utilitarian styling subtleties found on the 250 series Land Cruiser. This would really go impeccably with making it seem as though it has a place in the 250 series Land Cruiser heredity. Besides, the media source has guessed that it will have comparative SUV aspects with the crawl across, with the valuing and measuring that it accompanies. The 2025 Toyota Land Container would rival other smaller experience SUVs, for example, the Passage Horse Game. This would really be its most critical rival, and it would need to accompany something exceptional to beat this vehicle, which has proactively laid out its predominance on the lookout. Notwithstanding, despite the fact that the overall agreement is that those vehicles are favoring the delicate rotor side of things, the Land Container is supposed to accompany some rough terrain abilities that are supposed to accompany Land Cruiser. This would cause it to contend incredibly with some bona fide child 4x4 fans like the Suzuki Jimny.